Belize-Guatemala border is an almost straight line, 266 kilometers long. Close to the 89th meridian west, which separates the west of Belize territory from Guatemala. Wikipedia, Belize-Guatemala border. 266 kilometers, 165.285 miles, Google formula. 872,703 feet. Saber de una vez por todas que no tengo patria, ni reconozco patria de nadie. Mi campo es más amplio que esa tajadita de absurdo que queréis darme. Mucho más amplio. Ni siquiera el mundo, ni siquiera el cosmos. Salud. Know once and for all that I have no country, nor do I recognize anyone else's country. My field is wider than that. Small slice of absurd that you would like to give me. Not even the world, not even the cosmos. Translated June 5th, 2009, 11:22 a.m. This quote is from Luis Salvador Efraín Salazar Arau, known as Salari. Salvadoran writer, poet, painter, born in Sansonte, died the 27th of November 1975. These are the last lines of Mi Respuesta a los Patriotas, 21st of January 1932. The 1783 Anglo-Spanish, the 1786 Anglo-Spanish. This info is from Maps. Claim of Belize, The Definitive History by Assad Schumann. April, July, August, November, December 2018. Here line, March 11, 2019. What is a line? What is a border? Who am I here? There. Becoming. The work that we have to do as women of color is a tireless work. This constant creating and weaving, of stretching, a ritual of recognition, of self-acceptance. Lady Soulfly, also known as Nena Soulfly. Know your Caribbean. Tinde Van Andel. Many African women braided rice or seeds into their hair before journeying the Middle Passage, on their way to enslavement, or braided it into their children's hair before separation between plantations, so that they could eat. Maroon Community, Suriname. Community with the highest number of undiluted African blood in the Western Hemisphere. Suriname is the only place where one can find a specific grain of rice from Africa. Talk about a protective style. Know your Caribbean. Instagram post, November 22nd, 2018. Treaties, treatments, incursions, gatekeeping. Yes voices, silence black women. The measurement. 12 inches, 30 centimeters fair, 480 inches braid, 1,200 centimeters, 1,219.2 centimeters said Google, 40 feet, 12.192 meters. Physically, a foot square with a 40-foot braid. I start here. Why? Because in 2007, I was told about my aunt, who raised me birth to age 2, and visits often, and whose birthdays were just a month short of mine. Cancer's diagnosis, a part of me matured. And I say mature because I mean the cruel displacement of belief in dreams and miracles. When she was in the worst of chemo, I cut off my afro, a source of much contention, my upstart unruly afro in grid-ordered Ciudad Blanca, Mérida, Yucatan, Mexico. It is hard to lose and feel yourself when you have no idea who you are. At this time, I was the Morenaza de Fuego, I was Kalimba, even though I am a woman. I was angry, I was black. So I had to build myself from From the time, the only narrative of people who look like me in Belizean history was the word slave. No African continent, Timbuktu, Nelson Mandela, or Chimamanda Ngozi until high school, until adulthood. By this time, in many ways, it was too late in terms of trauma, in terms of history. My hair, skin color, eye color, hair texture, that it did not swing in the wind like on Saved by the Bell. Even Lisa Turtle, beautiful black being, hair was crimped and her skin was milked mocha. And she had nice clothes on her thin body. She was like me, but not me. Guatemala was all my grandmother would talk about sometimes. It was her mother, father, sisters, her childhood. All I have known was Melchor de Mencos, really. That was it. They had a huge map with Belize unbordered. Inside, under the text Mapa de la República Guatemalteca, maybe there was not the word República. I was very young, 9, 7, 6. My memory is foggy. I remember a huge white man with green eyes grabbing me by the waist and squeezing me forward toward him. When my mom's back was turned, I think he was a taximan. I just often think of him only as pedophile. A word I would see a great deal of as later on and then. Sick shit. I remember the last time I had box braids this nice. I was 13 years old. And my mom was being called to the bar. Then she got sick. I remember the cruelty of teenage girls as my classmates turned into lashing at my most vulnerable time. Venom on my mother's plight. I remember then thinking, when I leave SCA, I might not look back. Mercy was not what I saw there. Enough. I saw girls and I saw double standards. I saw dreams melt away. I see now girls I let copy off my SBAs look through me as if I am air. What are the silence narratives? I remember TEDx Belmopan, selected to speak until I mentioned I was mentally ill. They told me I can't celebrate. Crazy is only ever dark, you see. I remember thinking this platform is for normal and extraordinary Belizeans, not me. That is how the curator made me feel. I listened, as I have been doing for a year, and reading and seeing everyone and their grandmother scream yes to a referendum, although there some enjoying court decisions on Maya land rights and BTL and Belize Bank and etc. And these decisions don't matter. Who do you hear and why? And at the end of this braid, I am someone you want to see, you won't see. I am someone you won't see, name printed one day on a wall or in any history book. I had a book. I had to look to find this braid. I had to rebuild after. I broke down, I fell down, was erased, broken up with, broken down, reinventing myself each time after each failure. Bright green braids, no relaxer, then afro, no purple extensions, on dreadlocks, no ball, balling. Then silent, still missing, pieces and the family remembers. March 30th, 2019. Yes, it is only in the patriarchal, only within a patriarchal structure is maternity the only social power open to women. Audre Lorde. Those of us who stand outside the circle of this society's definition of acceptable woman, those of us who are poor, who are lesbians, who are black, who are older, know that survival is not an academic skill, Audre Lorde. The master's tool, they may allow us, the master's tool will never dismantle the master's house. They may allow us temporarily to best them at his own game, and they will never enable us. They will never enable us. They will never enable us to bring about genuine change. Thank you.